Hello fellow poets, Adam here, or as you know me online, Prockstem, and today we're going to discuss the top 10 novice mistakes that poets make. And before diving into it, I would like you to recommend download the free ebook below in the description. This ebook will teach you the basics of poetry, all you need to know to start writing like a pro. Okay, let's get straight into the mistakes. First mistake is writing only for themselves. When poets write only for themselves without future projection for others people to read, they kind of stuck. They kind of get stuck. They're narrowed because they only view their own work without being able to show it to others. It's like cutting a diamond only to keep it for yourself. Like if you're a novice gem cutter or diamond cutter, and you do it without a master or without a supervision, you're probably going to do a horrible work. Same way with poetry. If you don't show your poetry to anybody else, you're going to get stuck in the process without being perfected or perfecting your art the way that it deserves to be. Okay, the second mistake, overusing cliches. It's kind of resonates with the first mistake because you gain your compost of emotions, ideas, and information from the outside world, and the outside world gives you all kind of cliches, all kind of walk down passes. There's a poem called "The Road Less Taken," I believe by Frost. If you read it, you'll understand that the road less taken is basically a more attractive road because nobody walks it, but like there are so many adventures in it. It's a shame to miss the opportunity to walk the road less taken. And when you write your poems, you should believe in that idea, the road less taken, the way you show people how to walk the world or the forest, your own way, unique way, not the way everybody uses today, but your own way, your own perspective. That's the mistake number 2. Mistake number 3, ignoring form and structure. If you write in a complete freestyle, like a chaotic style, like, sentences, words all around, you're probably gonna have a chaotic poem. But like if you have some kind of structure, for example, 3 stanzas, 3-lined 3 stanzas, then you have a structure, then you have a skeleton to your work, to the body of your work, and it will hold. Okay. Let's go on to the next one. Prioritizing rhyme over meaning. Like, rhyming is not necessary in poems. Sorry guys, but no, rhyming is not necessary in poems. It is pleasant to the ear, but it's not the number one thing to have in poetry. Rhyming is just for fun, like for kids' memorization stories and stuff. Grown up adult poetry oftentimes doesn't have rhyming. Meaning is more important than writing because you want to deliver a point, a profound idea to your reader. This is way more interesting than just rhyming schemes. Okay, next one. Using abstract generalities. Saying love is pain without concrete images, sensory details, or original metaphors to ground emotions. Basically, if you just use abstract generalities like saying again, like cliches or stereotypes, if you use them too often, it becomes a well-known road. There's nothing interesting in it, nothing compelling, nothing inspiring. So try to be original, try to be yourself. First of all, try to find yourself and then maintain that self. And as a practicing Zen Buddhist, I can tell you the words "I don't know" play a great role in finding yourself, because when you ask yourself, who am I, and the answer comes, I don't know, and you keep that don't know through your life, through your daily routine, through your daily practice or whatever, you understand that this don't know is in fact the shape of you. That's the original thought here, shape of you, and that shape of you is unique to you. And when you use that unique shape to write or create, it's entirely your work. It's already marked with your enthusiasm, with your soul, with your intellect, with your mind. And basically it gives a lot of advantage to you because this is the original you. And like there are 8 billion of originals here, but most of them, they prefer to copy each other, and only so many few who show the original self, and that's an advantage. Being overly cryptic, like coding the message is too much of a cliche as well in poetry writing, because when you create too many metaphors, people won't understand what you're trying to say. Actually, you try to be more don't completely disregard cryptology, because some cryptic message is an advantage because it keeps some kind of a mystery in your writing. But don't be overly cryptic. Try to be straightforward from time to time so people wouldn't understand what you actually mean by what you say. Next mistake is not editing enough. When you don't edit enough your poem, it remains raw, unmastered, uncut gem, like, you know. And when you edit, like as Stephen King said, writing is writing. Just a second, I'll tell you exactly what he said. He said, "To write is human, to edit is divine." And you should regard it as this exactly, because when you write your poem, it's human, but when you edit it, it's divine, because it gives the meaning and cuts all the rough stuff. Like, you know, when you are a gardener, you cut those too long leaves, too long branches, and create the garden that is beautiful to the eye and nice and warm to the heart. Same as with poetry. You should create that garden first, let the trees grow, and then you cut them in order to form something beautiful. Same as with poetry. Lacking strong opening lines. We discussed it several times in the previous videos. When you have a strong opening line, you attract the attention of the reader. And when you attract the attention and maintain it, you're able to convey a message, your original self, your true form, true shape. And this is absolutely wonderful. Number 9, avoiding reading other poets. When you don't read other poets, you don't know what you're doing, because it's like driving. Like, you know, if you never saw a person drive and you sit at the steering wheel and you try to drive without even guidance of a teacher, you're probably gonna fail. 100% you're gonna fail. 1000% you're gonna fail. But like if you read other poets, you see how other people drive, you develop your own style, mimic some of them, and here you go, you're an expert driver. Number 10, the last one, fearing vulnerability. If you're afraid to open up to show your true self, you're not yet reconciled with that form and shape that you have. And once you know you don't know, once you know the form, the shape that you have, and you accept it as yourself, then you're a free person. Then you can do whatever you want. And being vulnerable is nothing to you, because you can open up and not being afraid from people stabbing you in the back, because it won't matter to you. It's just a writing. Like it's in the shape of you. It's in the form of you. There is some part of you in it, but it's outside of you. They can destroy it, but they cannot destroy you. So here you go. And as the old cliche goes, and this cliche is very important. It's also used to be someone's form and shape. It says the next thing: bad publicity is a good publicity nonetheless. So even if they destroy your vulnerability, it's still making you a figure of interest. It's a publicity. It makes marketing to your work. So you gotta be proud of it. It's part of your work, part of your hobby, part of your craft. You should be totally okay with it. Well, it takes time to get used to the bad stuff that people pour on you, but it'll take time. It will pass. Like, you know, like everything, it'll pass, because you're gonna create great work once you start writing. I'm pretty sure in it, as I did. Nobody believed in me, but here I am writing those poems every day. Yeah, guys, thank you for watching. Those are the 10 mistakes that novice poets make. Please check out the ebook below, and see you in the future. There's also a nice video here. You can check it out later. Cheers.